Hey guys, Michael Furlong here for Real Life at 180 Degrees. In the last video, we were talking about the beauty of the wedding night, the sexuality of it. Um, and I warned about, kind of perverting that, getting sexual before your wedding night. And I said that three great men in the Bible fall in sexual sin: Samson, Solomon, and David, right? So we're going to start off talking about Samson now. This is kind of what the story's going on. We all know Moses led the Israelites out of Egypt, out of the land of slavery. They wandered the desert for 40 years. The first generation who were slaves in Egypt, they've all died off. And the second generation is the generation that will enter the promised land. Moses dies before entering the promised land. So they're led into the promised land by a man named Joshua. After Joshua dies, they're now in the promised land, and Joshua dies. So we're on to another generation who's into the promised land, right? Now they'd never seen like the miracles that Moses had seen, the first generation of Israelites that were in the desert had seen. So they begin to start living their lives away from the promises of God, away from the law of the Israelites, the law that Moses had given them. So that's kind of what's going on. And the judges are being raised up because people are crying out to God, because they're doing things their own way, and they're falling into the ways of other nations who are treating them poorly. So we're starting out in Judges 13, verse 1. It says, "Again, the Israelites did evil in the eyes of the Lord, so the Lord delivered them into the hands of the Philistines for 40 years. Now a certain man of Zorah, named Manoah, from the clan of the Danites, had a wife who was childless, unable to give birth. The angel of the Lord appeared to her and said, 'You are barren and childless, but you are going to become pregnant and give birth to a son. Now see to it that you drink no wine or other fermented drinks, and that you do not eat anything unclean. You will become pregnant and have a son whose head is never to be touched by a razor, because the boy is to be a Nazarite, dedicated to God from the womb. He will take the lead in delivering Israel from the Philistines.'" So these rules are happening so that this child will be separated from them all, separated from all the other Israelites, and he will have great strength because of this, and I'll talk about this more later. Alright, so that's it. Leave a comment below, tell me what you think. I'll talk to you later. Alright, bye now.